Okay, so I got something to tell you. Something really, really important because I think nobody talks about this ever because I think it's embarrassing. But in my opinion, I'm gonna have to share it anyway because it's so important that people need to talk about it more. And that is, how can someone break their conscience? And how to experience that is through me. I was a sophomore in college. I was roaming around the halls, saying hi to people, even trying to get to my next class safely on a rainy day. But there was a problem with that. As I was walking downstairs to get to the music department, because for some reason the main entrance is underground instead of the top ground like normal buildings work, I had to go through there to get inside. But it was rainy. It was raining so hard, and to make it 10 times worse, the stairs are made out of stone. Pavement. They're rock hard, you know what I'm saying? So I was walking down the stairs. It was raining. I felt my foot slip on one of the footsteps, and I landed on my butt. Pretty hard. Not one step, but two steps. Two steps went on my booty, and I was like, ow. You know what I mean? I didn't take it seriously at first. Which, by the way, take every injury seriously. Don't do like I did like almost 10 years ago. Don't do it. At that time, I did not take it seriously. I just thought, it rained. I fell. No big deal. I just get back up and move on with my day. So I did. And I walked inside the music lounge where all of a sudden I was sitting there in the couch, minding my own business, talking with my friends, and then I felt a sharp pain coming from my butt. And I was like, owie, that really hurt. It's starting to make me mad. And so for the rest of the day, I will have like minor pains here and there, but it's gonna get way worse from here. So over the next couple of days leads into weeks, and then it led to months of me going through excruciating pain every time I sit down on a chair, on a sofa, even laying down on my bed every night. It hurts. It made my summer 2015 terrible. I even went up to another state for vacation, and my mother was looking at me like, are you okay? I was like, I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. We couldn't even afford insurance. So what we did is, thank God she worked for a durable medical equipment store. She got me a very specific cushion just to protect the tailbone area because that is where I injured. And I literally looked up this term. It's called a coccyx. I broke my coccyx, okay? I felt it tore. I felt it swell every day. Oh, this thing is making me go insane. From May till August, I walked around with that special cushion, sitting everywhere possible just to make my coccyx feel better. But it didn't really heal 100% because I still feel pain every time. You know what makes it worse? On top of carrying around that cushion 24/7, I was called for jury duty! Yay! And mind you, my coccyx did not heal. And you're gonna make me go to the courthouse and let me sit there for a couple of hours just to suffer. So much suffering has happened. But you know what's funny? You know what's also funny? One of the lawyers, they came up to me and they were like, do you got any opinions over this person that is being judged for a certain thing that they did wrong? And I was like being straight up honest with them. I said to them, I wish I could give my opinion. I wish I could. But you see this cushion? Do you see this atrocity of a cushion? I have to walk around with this 24/7 because my coccyx hurts so goddamn much, pal. And I really can't afford to be here all day. I'm in pain and I don't know I could take this anymore. So I was like, listen, I don't think I'll be the right person for you to sit there with that case. I've been going through this for months, so I'm sorry, dude. I can't stay here any longer. I'm only doing what I'm obligated to do, but when I go home, I have to self-medicate. Please, For the love of God, move on to somebody else. But at least, thank God, I wasn't chosen to stay there a little bit longer. They let me go that day. And that was wonderful. And then I went to the other state to visit my grandparents and, work with my mother at her durable medical equipment store while in pain. But there is the final resolution to this. You're gonna laugh at this. You're gonna think I'm crazy, but I'm telling the truth here. One day, I was sitting in front of the apartment unit in a stone stairway, mind you. I couldn't keep away from stone stairways. I was sitting there, talking with like a neighbor or something, like telling what's going on. And I still have this cushion. It's not working. But then at that peak of time, for some reason, I felt my coccyx snap. It really freaking snapped. I felt like that one cutscene in FNAF 4 where the bear was like telling the kid, "I'll put you back together." That's what my body was telling my coccyx. It told me, "I will put you back together." And it snapped. It snapped back into place. I thought I broke it. So I was like, okay, I told my folks this. They said, okay, I'll try to rest as much as possible. So I did. I went to bed and I rested. And it was a good sleep. I felt no pain. I felt no suffering. I used to cry every time I fall asleep because my coccyx was hurting me. But I woke up the next day. I rose up like the Undertaker when he tries to come back from being knocked down. And I felt no pain. I was like, oh my God, this is happening. This is very happening right now. So I tested out sitting in different beds, in different sofas, in different chairs. I even sat down on the floor, for Christ's sake. And I feel like my pain saga is over. And I felt that I was met with a miracle, that my coccyx snapped back together and don't even think about giving me that much torture anymore. But the one advice I can give you right now, after learning this for 9 years ago, if you have a sudden fall like that in the public setting, please let the person in charge of that public facility know about it, because they could finally address it. Because that's the one thing I didn't do. I didn't speak up about what happened at my school. Why? Because I was trying to hang out with my friends. But your health matters, okay? Your health freaking matters. So just, just speak up, god damn it. And that's the end of my story time right there. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to consider subscribing to my channel for more content, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Leave a like, leave a comment in there. I really do appreciate all the feedback as much as possible. I haven't done a real-time story time video before in my life, and you know what? I have more stories to tell, and I want to start doing it, so yeah. Also, if you do want to consider going into my other socials, I do post a lot on Twitter. I also have a Discord server, and also I stream on Twitch. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!